Hey guys, what's going on? I've got another Junk Wax ripping packs tonight, and we've got 14 Leaf 92 Series 2. Now, if you remember the other video where we had 12 packs of Leaf Series 1, you got a lot of bangers out of those packs. Money-wise, they're probably not a lot now, but 32 years ago, those are some fire packs. All right, let's get into it, see what we get. I want a Griffey Jr. We didn't get a Griffey Jr. We got a couple Nolans, a couple Kirbys, quite a few Mark McGwire's, Jim Eisenreich, got Arthur Rhodes, got a Frank Big Hurt Thomas, that's what I'm talking about, Ruben Amaro, Mark Whitten, Pete Incavilla, Kevin Seitzer, Andy Ashby, Jeff Tackett, Mike Stanton, Dave Hansen, Chili Davis, Rick Wilkins, Michael Huff, and Rick Wilkins from my hometown of Jacksonville, Florida, and Michael Huff. So just so we're all on the same page, that was a pretty good pack. Frank Thomas, that's always nice to pull. Big Hurt is always, I don't care who's in the pack. If Frank Thomas is in there, that's a good pack. Now hold on. There's somebody else. Craig Grebeck. We'll slide him over to this side over here. But Frank Thomas, we got a good pack right there. Okay, here we go. Here's the next pack. Come on, Griffey. Let's get a Griffey Jr. Rail Cormier. Lenny Dykstra. Gold. Yes, sir. Let's scoot these over so we can have room for the other gold one when it comes in a minute. Because you know there's going to be one. So, okay, we got Rail Cormier, Bob Scanlon, Jim McNamara, Jeff Parrott, John Smiley, Randy Bush, another Frank Big Hurt Thomas, Luis Rivera, Lee Stevens, Mike Stanley, Jim McNamara, John Smiley, Randy Bush, Dale Svim. That was weird. So we got Jim McNamara, Jeff Parrott, John Smiley, Randy Bush, Jim McNamara, John Smiley, Randy Bush. Wow, that's an odd pack. But hey, we got 2 Frank Thomases now. Not complaining. Not complaining one bit, because each of these packs cost 50 cents. And I'll pay 50 cents for a Frank Thomas all day. Mitch Williams. Some say he was the wild thing. Mark Gabiska, gold. We got a checklist. Brian Jordan. Brady Anderson from the O's. Another Frank Thomas. That's 3 Frank Thomases in 3 packs. Royce Clayton. Randy Johnson. Pull him. I just pulled his rookie the other night. Bobby Bowe. Still getting paid. 32 years later. Ellis Burks. Ruben Sierra. Kurt McCaskill. Rick Cerrone. Terry Mulholland. Andy Stankiewicz. So, 3 packs, 3 Frank Thomases. What are the odds? Okay, what are the odds? Rick Wilkins. And then we got Jim Eisenreich. Then we got a Joe Carter, Pat Listach, Deion James, Reggie Sanders, Mark McLemore, Dwayne Henry, John Flaherty, Jeff Kent, Otis Nixon. Back-to-back Otis Nixons. Come on, Leaf. Bordick, Pat Listach, Brett Saberhagen. I'm not complaining because I got back-to-back Otis Nixons, because I love Otis Nixon. He was a great player for the Braves. But come on, can we get a little bit more? But hey, these weird inconsistencies is what gave me 3 Frank Thomases in 3 packs. So, Wally Joyner. The gold. Steve Frey. Mike Fetters. Gary Pettis. Henry Cotto. John Wetland. Barry Jones. Dave Magadan. Chuck Krim. Mike Sharperson. Pat Borders. Henry Cotto. John Wetland. Barry Jones. Julio Valera. Looks like Series 2 is nothing but doubles or triples, quadruples. But I'm not complaining. Not one bit, because 3 Frank Thomases, it just doesn't happen. You know what I mean? It literally just does not happen like that, but it did to me. And y'all got to watch it, so that's cool. Vince Horseman, Mark McLemore, Wally Ritchie, Al Newman, Kurt McCaskill, Rick Cerrone, Terry Mulholland, Juan Guerrero, John Vanderwall, Gary Sheffield, yes sir, Carl Willis, Mike Pagliarulo, Andrew Sedano, Rick Wilkins, Mike Henneman. So that's 3 Rick Wilkins so far in 6 packs and 3 Frank Thomases. Mark Gardner, Danny Tartable, gold. Then we got a Thomas Howard, Lonnie Smith, Terry Leach, Donnie Hill, Paul Miller, Walt Weiss, Kevin Ritz, Ken Griffey Jr., finally, Bill Landrum, Lonnie Smith, Paul Miller, Donnie Hill, Lenny Dykstra. Man, it would have been nice if I'd had another Griffey Jr. in that pack. Would have been great. Definitely would not have complained. So we got Jose Canseco, Tim Wallach, Kent Urbeck, Randy Velarde, Brian Hunter, Walt Weiss, Chris Nabholz, Mike Boddicker, Fred Crime Dog McGriff, Brian Hickerson, Eddie Murray, Bill Kruger, not related to Freddie Krueger, David Wells, Terry Steinbach, Alejandro Pena, then we got Chris Gwynn, Paul Sorrento Gold, George Bell, Bill Kruger, David Wells, Alejandro Pena, Kyle Abbott, Ozzy, the Wizard of Oz Smith, Danny Tartable, Sammy Say It Ain't Sosa, Steve Frey, Ellis Burks, Brian Harvey, Travis Fryman, Jim Thome. I want to say this might be, it's even though it's 92, that might be his rookie card. Maybe. I don't know. It might have been 91. We'll have to go do some research and figure it out and see what the research says. But it could be. Marquise Grissom, Carlton Fisk Gold, Rich Monteleone, Otis Nixon, Mike Bordick, Pat Listach, Kevin Seitzer, Andy Ashby, Jeff Tackett, Tim Belcher, Omar Vizquel, Bob Walk, Dan Billardello, Chris Sabo, and Lance Parrish. 4 more packs to go, guys. Let's get another Griffey. See if we can get another Griffey or at least another Frank Thomas. And maybe a Frank Thomas and a Griffey. Jesse Orozco. George Bell Gold. Checklist. We got Butch Henry, Darren Lewis, Tim Belcher, Ron Darling, Eddie Murray, Rich Rodriguez, Ellis Burks, Brian Harvey, Rick Cerrone, Thomas Howard, Terry Mulholland, Doug Strange. All right, let's go to the next one. Tom Glavine, yes sir. Bobby Bowe, still getting paid, but this time he's gold. Then we got Mike Bordick, Pat Listach, Brett Saberhagen, Manuel Lee, Kevin Moss, Tom Glavine again, Fred McGriff, Crime Dog, on the watch again, Lance Parrish, Chris Sabo, Joe Sluslarski, Jody Reed, Bob Scanlon, Andres Galarraga. 2 left, guys. Let's see what we get. Come on. 1 more Griffey and maybe 2 Frank Thomases. Normally you'd never say that, but y'all saw it happen. Storm Davis. Played with my dad, played with my uncle. My Uncle Randall, that is. Kurt McCaskill. And a Steve Hosey. So that's the spot right there for the other gold. Orlando Merced. Otis Nixon. Bob Walk. Dave Stodd. Moise. Craig LaFertz. Bruce Ruffin. Jeff King. Monty Ferris. Reggie Sanders. Jack Clark. Tom Foley. And the last pack. Come on, Leaf. Don't hold out the good stuff. I already see 1 fire player in the back. Bobby Ojeda. Set him over there. Huey Brooks, gold. Mickey Tettleton, Dave Stodd. Ramon Martinez, Carlton Fisk. Franklin Stubbs, Lance Parrish. Barry Bonds. Yes, sir. Scott Radinsky. Mike Paligiarulo. Ken Patterson. Peter Hoy. Scott Ruskin and a Dale Murphy. Yes, sir. All right, so here's the breakdown Series 1, Series 2 Leaf. We got more bangers in the Series 1. Although we got quite a few bangers of Series 2 that we did not get in Series 1. But I will say this. The golds in Series 1 were more banging than the golds in Series 2. So I will say that. So that sounds about right. But it was pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, guys. If you like what you saw, please like, subscribe, share, tell your friends. Let's grow some viewers. I want to do some giveaways. I need more viewers to do some giveaways. So, excuse me. Over the next few videos, comment and say what you'd like to see for a giveaway. I've got thousands of cards. Sports, non-sports, trading card games, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, baseball, football, even some basketball cards. So let me know what y'all like to see and we can get something done for a couple giveaways. Share, like, subscribe, tell your friends. All right. Thanks, guys. Y'all have a good night. Bye-bye.